My name is Clara Arroyave. I've been in Coliving for about 10 years now, officially, which is a long time. And if you are thinking in Coliving for as your investment strategy, as your retirement strategy, as your passive income, resource of income, there are a couple of things. Oh, Denver, love it. And I was in Denver. You need to think and memorize these three letters every time you have look at a property, and you have to solve it for your client for these three letters. What is co-living? And once you understand that they cannot be co-living with these three C's, you understand what is the formula for co-living and how make your co-living successful properties. Co-living is shared housing, yes, but co-living is shared housing for cost, for your clients' cost, your residents' cost. But it's also community. And what do I mean by community? I mean that, and I see many people driving properties, 11 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and things like that, with 0 common areas. So co-living is just shared housing for cost, so it's affordable for your clients, but they need to get to know each other. They need to say good morning to each other, have coffee together once in a while, have a barbecue once in a while, whatever it is. And why is that? Because community makes your space amenable and they would like to stay longer. So it's a really great investment having providing community to your residents. So the three C's are cost, community, always, and it's proven even by past split. I have a long conversation back and forth with past split about it. Now they have the data that reinforces this fact that yes, with community, when you have community, your residents stay longer. Now they have proven that. So I don't say it anymore, but also past split says it. And convenience. And what do I mean by convenience? Convenience means the more you offer to your clients in your package, if it's furniture, it's utilities, it's cleaning, it's enough storage space, things that don't necessarily have to cost you money, the better for your clients, the better for your business, and the better for all of them, meaning the utilities are taken care of, maybe cleaning of the common areas are taken care of, or cleaning supplies are taken care of. So you make it so easy for them, so convenient for them to stay and at a good level that they don't want to leave because your product is perfect. Perfect cost, perfect community, and perfect convenience. And I say this with all due respect. The more you increase your portfolio, the more you think about this. Don't think as just residents, as dollar signs. I heard comments like, oh, the nurses are profitable. The nurses, which are human beings, they're not a market. They're not a dollar sign. So treat people with dignity and respect, because that will bring you a long way, growing your community and growing your co-living community. So I start always to three parts. My name is Clara Arroyave, and coincidentally, I'm wearing the hoodie for that time. This is me about 40 pounds ago when I was the CEO of Place Me, like right here, see, which was my first co-living company in Boston about not 10 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. And I was providing co-living arbitrage here in the Boston area mostly in multifamilies to international students, and national students that could not afford what the Boston market has to give, which is first month, last month, security deposit and broker fee for one apartment. So the average price for one apartment for one studio was anything from $8,000 to $10,000 for a key to an empty place. So by providing cost, community, and convenience on our portfolio, we grew from an idea on a napkin to $42 million in assets under management in less than 3 years, right? And $2 million in sales in a team with just 2 leaders, 5 employees, and about 17 contractors. And all the rest of the portfolio was completely automated, and allows me to acquire another company that went down before us. And when COVID came, which it happens not only to me, but to a lot of people, when COVID came, a lot of people went home, or their version of home that wasn't necessarily our properties for any reason. So I had in a way it's an opportunity and a blessing to structure the portfolio and give back to the owners the properties that were not performing, consolidate the inventory of the properties that were performing, and literally give the keys of our portfolio to our competitors. So they were able to take care of our residents for the loan being. So I was able to repay some of the debt that I have with our investors. And then after that, start Clara from scratch, 2021 to 3 years, long time ago. So I know, not only I know what I'm talking about in the sense of co-living, but also I'm here to share what not to do. Because as important as the asset class is growing, also are the lessons of entrepreneurs that had been there, grading properties, analyzing properties, growing portfolios, making sure what you're implementing can scale. That is also very important. So now in my career, I have become one of the most relevant and so far one of the few female speakers on the co-living space. And I was I was in Denver early on in the first co-living conference this year, the first US co-living conference. I'm so happy the only photo, one of the few photos that I have about that place. And next week, I'm going to be in Atlanta for all you ladies for the first Women Co-living Summit. I'm very excited about meeting all of you in the Co-living Summit. I have some gifts that I'm going to bring to everybody on the Co-living Summit and on next weekend. And if you have not get your ticket yet, with my name, you put your name, a promo code, and you get some money back, I think. I don't know how much is it, but you get some money back. So amazing. I'd love to see you there and meet you in person very, very soon. So that's the beginning of my speech or my welcome message to everybody. So now what I like to do is talk about where we are in co-living, not like in the world, but like where we are in the sense of what's going on. Share, this is the one, yes. Where we are like in the world of co-living. Because co-living is not only in the US. And that's something that everybody needs to understand. And what do I mean by that? Just today, 4 hours ago, October 10th, yes, this article appeared where co-living is emerging from a niche to become a rising social performance asset class in France. I mean, and that's what I mean by that. Co-living has been growing for a long time in the rest of the world, right? And we are just starting to see the growth of co-living here in the US. We're very behind compared to the consolidation in the European market, Asian markets, and it's very normal in Europe to have shared housing. It's for the same space, for density, for cost, for convenience. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's a cultural knowledge. It's a cultural new thing for a lot of people in the United States, but it's very, very well known, all Europe, all Asia. I have, again, friends in Asia that have 9,000 units, friends in Europe that I have 100, 200, handle different sets of buildings, but also there is a lot of community-based co-living in Europe and in the world, like surfers co-living, co-living for women over 50. So co-living is anything that you want to do with your property and your investment that's sold for these 3Cs. So this article just came. I can put it in the chat if you like to know more. But the world of co-living is so big that we are just beginning to explore what's possible in the United States. Is now getting, thanks to the rise of Passsplit, is getting more focused towards people that make less than $40,000 a year, which is great because that's a big solution for affordable housing. But there is more market than just affordable housing, a market way bigger than that. I like to start my classes offering like a free, what I can call like a free underwriting for new properties. But also I like to check with Janice, which is my star student, in how are you doing with your property, that we help you not only analyze, but also potentially close the 13 unit that is going to make $6,000 cash flow.
Yes, I am waiting to hear back from the lender, and they were supposed to get back with me in 48 hours. So it's been 72. So we're just waiting. And so I'm assuming that no news is good news.
Yeah. And lending companies are always late in the sense that, oh yeah, I will get back to you. And then your heart is like doing like this and it's just they're slow.
Yeah. So yeah. So they should fund once they get back with me and I sign off, then they fund it within 3 days. So that's good.
Oh, wow. So once you get the positive news, that means you can fund it next week and close and put the property next week?
That is, yes.
That would be amazing.
As long
That
as
would
they
be
get the ball rolling and I can just sign off on, they're gonna tell me exactly what the terms are. I mean, they've
great.
given me what they're planning for the terms to be, but they just
That
have to
means we will get to
finalize all that.
celebrate in Atlanta together. So I'm very excited about that.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes,
Excellent.
yes.
Great to hear. Okay, fantastic. Does anybody has a property that they like to underwrite or they like to check the numbers on? I don't know if Matt has one or Janice has one or Christina has one that I've been looking at. I'm happy to, and put the address in the comments, please, so I can check it. Happy Friday, Christina. Punta Gorda. Hi, Don. I think Don left Denver, Matt. Yeah, you can set the property in the comments if you have one. If not, I can do like a resin, like a regular underwriting, just for you to know how to do it. And now I'm incorporating something else that I was not doing before, that I overlook, but now I won't overlook again, which is the past split resource on where to go next, right? And what do I mean by that? That they have a resource once you open your account that shows you in the whole, you're looking at my screen, right? That shows you where they have properties in the whole portfolio, but also what the occupancy is about. So shows you which zip codes to go and not to go, and why. Which is really important. I was doing a couple of these exercises yesterday. I think we were in Atlanta, right? Let's take Atlanta as an example. So if you click just Atlanta, you can see that past split has 8,200 units in Atlanta. I'm so excited to see that's a lot of units in Atlanta, right? And 266 homes. So that means that they're going to reach 8,500 really, really soon. But look at this number here in terms of demand. People have been looking for rooms in Atlanta at an incredible level, 35,000 searches in the past 30 days. So that's a big number in terms of searches. So how many searches for rooms do you have in your area where you're going to buy or you're thinking about buying, right? So, and the price here the standard is weekly, 176 per chair and 264 for private bathroom. If you have 8,200 units at an 84% occupancy, what does the market's telling you? And 9 days to first booking, and 36 of a little longer than a month for 80% occupancy, perhaps more. What is the market telling you? Does anybody has any answers here about this? What do you think? If someone want to raise their hand or put the answer in the comments. I'm happy to answer. So it's simple. The market is telling you there is demand, that they want more and more. 85% occupancy is great. Anything that over. So usually you break even at 50-ish. Anything that is 84 is absolutely phenomenal. 70 plus is a winner. So the whole Atlanta market, despite having 8,000 units, it still is hungry for more, especially because you see the demand like right here, right? So but then you need to go very specific zip code by zip code. So how about we do the analysis so you can check that, all right? So I'm just clicking random zip codes. Oh, wow, see, look at this. And I know nothing about Atlanta, so this is all exercise. Here in this zip code, 30127, and they have only 18 units, good price per room, but look at this, 56 average occupancy and 5 days to first, 3 days to 80, that's okay. But 50% occupancy in 18 units, I mean that there are 9 units vacant. For how long, we don't know, but that is not a good sign. I wouldn't put a property there with 50% average occupancy. Do you understand why? Does it make sense why? Because there is not enough demand in this area for a 56% occupancy. You know what I mean? So let's take another one. Look at this one. Also, no bueno. 4 units, 200 with shared bathroom, but look at this. 25% occupancy. Oh, no. So that means they had 4 rooms and they had 1 occupied. Or maybe 2. 12 days to first booking. Yeah, that's no bueno. Let's find another one. Okay, this is great. Look at this, 30329 in this zip code. 32 units, over $300 for room with private bathroom. So that's a great zip code. 90%, 97% occupancy. It is phenomenal. It's almost completely booked, those 32 units. 4 days to first booking, 33, so not even a month for a 80% booking. That is great. Look always, Christina, for 75 plus. If it's 75 plus, 80 plus, then you have enough demand in the area. And another two ways to assert demand in the area are proximity to public transportation and proximity to employers and workers, or places of work, offices, big employers, large employers, hospitals, colleges, universities, laboratories, distribution centers, Amazon distribution centers. Any big, large employer that is within 5 miles distance, it's a relatively good area to be. But this is a good example of a zip code that I would put an investment property in there. How about this one? 5 units, 0 wheelchair bathroom, all with private bathroom, 100% occupied. So this person has 5 units that are all with private bathroom. And it's working well, great for them, because 100% occupied in less than, look at this, in less than a month. So that's how you select, when you're doing the due diligence about a place to go, that's how you select where to put your investment property. Because the operator, the marketing company, which is Passsplit, they're giving you all the data for you to have it. So now we know that it's like, wow, this is a great one. So like one more, okay, this is a fantastic one. And I don't know, trios. Again, I know nothing about Atlanta. This is random. We can try it in another city. 295 units, in 193 to 90, great prices, 89% occupancy. Phenomenal. It's really good. 6 days to one booking and less than 30 for 80%. In this amount of units, right? It's a very interesting number. I would put another property there, eyes closed. It's simple as that. The demand is there in this particular zip code. So when you're looking for a property, it's not only the combination of good price that the wholesaler is giving it to you and all of that, but it's also what is the demand in the area. Am I going to be the lone wolf in there and, risk it? Or I'm going to be in an area that is enough demand and possibly is giving me enough data to be more confident when I do these researches. What, let's try Denver. Is Passsplit in Denver, by the way? I'm not sure, but I think so. Denver Home. Oh, yeah. Oh, there is not a lot in Denver. It's a open coming market. 90 units, but good number of searches, 2,600, really good prices. And they're just, as I can see, just getting started because they have only 63 occupancy and 53 to 80%. So if I have an investment property in Denver, I don't know, Matt, is that what you're looking for? I will do alternative marketing to make sure my property is booked. That's what I will do. I will continue, but I will do I know the demand in Denver is really high. I will just do alternative marketing for that. Let's go to Houston. I was doing examples in Houston. Unless anybody has another city that they want me to look. Christina, do you have a city you want me to look? Or Janice, you have a city you want me to look? Also happy to. See, Houston. Look at Houston. It's an open coming market. I highly recommend. 1,600 units, 84 more but look at the demand, 12,000. Okay, prices, 78% occupancy, space for more, definitely space for more. So it's something I will definitely look, take into account. 7 units, 83% occupancy, good. 1458, no bueno. This no bueno. Florida, Titusville, Florida. Let's say, I don't know. Okay, let's see what they have. If any. Hold on. It doesn't seem to have anything in Titusville. How about the Satellite Beach, Florida? See. Okay, that's a good one, Satellite Beach, Christina. 71 units, 3 times the search, 327 in the past month. Look at this. 82% occupancy is great. 5 days to first booking, 23. That means a high demand. And you have 7 times 3. So 3 times the people are looking for rooms that the inventory available at 82%. That is actually a good number. So that I'm trying to help you think as a whole, right? So I think it's a good idea, Satellite Beach, Christina, because look, you have here 9 units, 71% occupancy, share bathroom at 191. I would like to see the quality, what's wrong to not achieve 100% occupancy, but yeah, potential. Next, the zip code. 9 units, 70 occupancy, good prices too. I wonder why it's not 100%. I would like to do an analysis of what is not 100%. 6 units here, 83 occupancy, and rooms with private bathroom. So interesting, it's not a lot. 17 units, Palm Bay, Florida. I will go in here, Christina. Look at this. If you can find something in here, go for it. 183, 289, 17 units, 94%, 3 and 15. Christina, this is a Satellite Beach, Florida. Zip code 32935. So put it in your numbers, put it in your list. I can help you find a place in there. I will take note. This is a Satellite Beach of Florida, correct. And here you have 3 units completely occupied also. And here you have 15 units, 80% occupied. So yeah, Satellite Beach, I will go there, no doubt. Look at this. Oh, wow. Only 3 units, 32907, 279, 100% occupancy. So that's very little units, but yeah, demand. It's clear that the demand is there, that is not being met. This location, not as great, 32909. Okay, so that's how you do research in that way. And 75 in 32908. So I will go here, here, or here, or here at least. All right, let's do, taking notes, great. And let's do Youngstown, Ohio. Matt's looking for Youngstown, Ohio. Is that where you want to invest? There you go. I don't think they have anything there because it will come up. Host. Let me see. I'm gonna start from the beginning. So you open a host account in Passplit for free. No problem. There is nothing to pay here. Just open. Then click in resources. Then explore map. And then let's do Youngstown. Yeah, definitely no properties in there. I can help you look at properties, but you be a lone wolf in there. I'll be nearby. Any town near Ohio, any town near there that you can think of. Yeah. Okay. I don't see any property in there. What is nearby? There is another city nearby that you can look at? Youngstown, Ohio. Oh, wow, but you have a lot of room marketing here. I hope you're seeing my screen. Is this correct? Is this where I'm supposed to be? Yeah, look at that. So what that tells me is that, yes, there is a market for room rentals in your area, in this town. They're just not in Passplit. So they might be in the other alternative platforms. That's what it is. Look at the prices, 621, 40, 700, 891. So no, yeah, you have a market that they're just not marketing in Passplit. They might be marketing in alternative platforms, but that's what's happening. Yeah, there you go. Like in different markets, or they might be mom and pop owners, but the market is definitely there. If you have a property, Matt, that you like to underwrite there, I'm happy to show you. Look, I love this because they're doing, and this is what I prove to many of my investors, that when you have a property that is for rent, that is, let's say, in this case, 2-bedroom, 1-bathrooms, you can have co-living in here if you have enough space. And if you can have these units are 2 ones or 3 ones that you can make 4 ones, or 2 ones that you can make 3 ones, and provide the 3 Cs, you'll do incredible in your portfolio. This is 2 beds, 1 bath. I wouldn't do here. I will do home type. Oh, wow, it's really affordable. So there you go. Youngstown, it has one room at 550 and one room at 625. That's all I see in the market. So either is there demand or they're going somewhere else, because if they're not in Passport and they're not here, I'm not sure it is going to be a good market for you to prove investment. Look. Okay. All right. Good. I'm happy to look at another property for you in Ohio, but maybe at a different town, because I'm not sure it is going to be the location for you based on demand, based on what the numbers are showing me. Okay. Yeah. No worries, Matthew. Thank you. Anybody else? Christina, Janice, do you have any other one? Janice, Lucas, Orlando. Oh, Orlando is great. You know, okay, let's do Orlando. Or no, let's do Orlando, and I want to see Jacksonville, Florida. I hear that it's a little overbooked in Florida. Oh, wow. Well, maybe not so much. So this is Jacksonville, Florida. We have 2,000 units in there, a little less than 2,000 rooms, 42 coming, but 10 times the demand, 10,000 searches in the past month. Price is a little different. 168 per week for shared bathroom, 1,250 for private bathroom, 85% average occupancy, 10 days to first. So occupancy is good. 85% is really good occupancy. Not as much inventory as I thought. So yeah, I will do also Jacksonville. I just based on what is my main decision to make this? Demand, meaning searches, and amount of units. When the amount of searches doubles or triples or quadruples the inventory, you have enough demand in there to get in that location, in that area. So let's say Jacksonville is here, 12 units, 50 average occupancy. I wonder why. Here, 200 units here, 80% occupancy. That is great. Near the airport. This is near the airport. 16 units. Look at the prices, really better prices. 90% occupancy. I'll go into zip code, eyes closed. 94 occupancy, 2 days to first. I'll go here like no problem. Here, 26, 100% occupancy. In 26 room, that's great. That's really 8 days to 80. Whoever in this zip code in Jacksonville is great. Look, more and more. Wow, look at this one. 344, really good numbers. All right, you want to see, Christina, what? Orlando? Okay. What is the zip code that you want in Orlando? Let's look. Okay, so very interesting numbers. In Orlando, we have 1,200 units, 14 upcoming, so stable. Less than 10,000 searches, close to 10,000. So okay, but don't do a lot in there. Meaning don't do 10 units, don't do 20 rooms or 50 rooms. Do middle. Prices are good. 83 occupancy is great. Okay, near the university. I don't know where the university is, but let's figure it out. You know the zip code, Christina? All right, let's do this. 3287. All right, look, yes. 230, 330. Almost 2 months to 80%, even though 60% booking, no. 337,849. 86 is almost 2 months to be completely occupied. That's money coming out of your pocket. Most likely won't go there. This is better. 32810. Much better. 32808. 129, okay, way better. Fantastic. So not so good. Oh, well, great, actually. 4 days to 80%, even with 2 units, that's good. So maybe in here I'll risk a little bit. 15 units here, 67, not so much. So let me know the zip code once you have it. And if you have 2 units at 100% occupancy, it's not enough for you to have enough data. So maybe, and 20 plus days to first booking, that's a lot of time. So probably not, I won't go there. So let me know the zip code once you have it. Then, oh, Kissimmee, Florida. 56. Oh, where are the parks? I just don't know where are the parks. Okay, here, Meadows, 34.7, 56, no. 56. So also be wary or seasonality. And what I mean seasonality is, oh, Walt Disney World right here. When you look, let's say the parks, if these parks are seasonal, right, and the workers that are seasonal, you might risk part of the inventory going empty for a long time. between seasons or whatever it is. So try to look for year-long places that would you guarantee that you might have people year-long, okay? So if this is Walt Disney, this zip code, no, this one neither. How about this one? 57 units. Look at this. 57 units, good prices, but only 75% occupancy. Maybe. So 57 units, 75. How about this one? 28, 63 average. Also big maybe. Why? Because maybe the only place or the only attractive area about the area is that it's close to Disney, but you can tell that, 88%, more than a month to 80% is money that is coming out of your pocket, all right? So not great. 32816. Hey, hi, Michael. 32816. I don't see that you have anything there. I don't see you have anything there. It's not even coming up. 32816. Yeah, nothing. So be careful. So in this case, I will go for places near, in this case, near the airport. Look at this. I see an airport map in here, even regional. Then you have 100% occupancy. You need to look for places that are 80% or more, 75% more. So not for seasonality workers, but also year-round workers. So this one, another airport right here. So 307, 74 occupancy. Here, 92. The airport like right here, I saw like in the little map. Boom, 86. I don't know if I can show the airport right here. You get to see the airport? Like right here. I don't know, you get to see the airport, but like it's right there. And here, see, 0 occupancy, 2 units, maybe they are being not ready or whatever. Look, so that's how you really nail the underwriting of your market. No worries. Hi, Michael. Thank you. Love and support for you too, man. Great, amazing. So see, 70%. That way helps you get the data. The more numbers that you have when you're underwriting a property, the better. So I know that you're welcome, Christina. That's all part of the package. Because as I say to all my students, you are, and I say to everybody, you are the one in the hook for the mortgage. I'm not. Not your, neither student, neither your mentor, neither your tenants are. You are. So the whole process, my whole thinking here is for you to make a decision in what to buy and where to buy, the numbers have to be beautiful. So knowing this, how about we find a property in Florida that we like in any of the zip codes and we run it, right? It's, hey, this one is good. 32792. Let's see what they have. Boom. And for rent, so just a couple of rooms, there you go. So for sale, we need at least 2 more bathrooms. Home type, houses. Let's see what you have and then search. No. And then search. And prices look high. Boom. In that zip code. 329, 339. Oh, square feet, please. Square feet. HOA, no HOA. And square feet minimum. 1,500. Boom. Okay. 365, 1,500, 1,300. All right. 160, 170, 160. I'm looking at the space. So this studio apartment. Okay, maybe. Let's do this. 3. Oh, for 3. Yes. So let's see potential in-law suite. Let's do this one. 1,900 square feet, 4 bedroom, 3 bathrooms. So that's great. Now I'm going to show you how do I know how long it's been in the market in a minute. Potential mortgage-in-law. We already know that the zip code is good. It's been in the market enough time. I'm going to open connected investors to have more information. 410. All right. So they say this is what Orlando. Orlando, Florida, great. And then 410. That's not going to be the purchase price, but let's assume that. Okay, so in Orlando, when you look at my calculator, which is a part of my package also as well. Orlando has over 1 million households right now, which is a lot, but 43% are renters, right? 43% renters in 1 million is almost 500,000 people there are renters. And the minimum wage in Orlando right now is $16, $16.50 per hour. So what do I mean? And what do I know by that? Juan, you keep an eye on people in the waiting room. I appreciate that. If you have a minimum wage of $16 in a place that has almost 500,000 renters, you need a studio. When you have a studio, that needs to give you fair market price in Orlando for studios over $2,000, and you need 30% of that money to be able to secure the property, right? So, how many people that make $16 per hour can afford or can present at $94,000 for a studio? Not many. And so the price per room that we suggest here is $1,025 per month in Orlando. So it's, yes. So let me show you, Janice. Let me show you. So I'm seeing here the down payment, property taxes will be very little. I'm going to put 2,000 just for argument's sake. And lower growth rate to 5%. And rates are going down. I'm going to do 7% and 2,000 in insurance. All right. Look at this. It has 1,900 square feet, just tremendous. It's quite spacious and private parking, so that's great. Private space, that's good. Floor is good. You don't need to redo the floor. You don't need
like
to redo
the
the
gate.
living. Yeah, I mean too.
Ooh, that's nice.
Don't need to do the kitchen also. Don't need to do the floors. 1 room, 2 rooms, pool. Okay, we'll take care of the pool later. Look at this. What? Take my money. Okay. 4 rooms right now. 4 rooms, AC. A space for more, I would think. Yes. If this is the garage or outside area, that will put at least in here. And this is like a mini kitchen or like an extra. Yes, it's like an exterior extra kitchen for sure. And or like the in-law suite that I'm talking about. Okay, so now I go to connected investors because I want all the scoop in the property to see if it's actually worth it, right? And if you're in my class, you get 1 week for free of connected investors, including this skip tracing. So even better. So now we know. And then my list, find deals. Property search. Let's put in here. To see if they're distressed or not distressed, like what's happening here. There you go. Hold on, they always do that. There you go. Nice. Okay, found it. Great. Can we all see that? Oh, okay. The owner is not motivated to sell. So meaning if you really like it, you have to pay full price. Here in the card appear, but look at this. This is different information. Here it says 5 bed, 3 bath, but only 1,400 square feet. So you always have to verify. 1,400 square feet is not enough for us to do what we need to do. So always important to verify.
So why would the others say 1,900? Is that just what the realtor put in?
It seems that, yeah, that's what the realtor put in. If it's not, no neighbors, no HOA.
Do you think maybe they added an addition and they didn't?
Potential more in-law suite, oversized bonus room. So maybe they're counting an extra bonus room and the type, yeah.
Right.
1.4 acres. So that's great. But like, monthly payment, solar panel is fine. I don't care about that. But there is a difference on the numbers here that we always need to double check. So we know what we're getting into. Simple as that. See, it is the same property, definitely. And it's almost ready. So I think this is like the bonus extra rooms that they were talking about. That is not the garage, but like an oversized garage. I can. Okay. So knowing here, because here it says 5 bedrooms, so that's great. If it's already 5 bedrooms and it's actually 1,900, in this space, you can easily make 8 bedrooms with no problem. So how about we go for the 8 bedrooms and the numbers? Because you need minimum renovation for those to add 3 more bedrooms because you already have the bathrooms, right? Renovations, 15,000. Furniture would be like 15,000. No, like 12,000. Okay, so 8 rooms and it says $1,000. So let's do 150. Perfect. And what is the rent in a place like this in Orlando? Does someone know? So look, it says ground floor 1,400, as adjusted 1,700. So that's why you always have to go to connected investors and find the really, find really what's the data going on. Besides talking to the agent, because the agent, what's the incentive of the agent? Can someone tell me? The incentive of the agent is just to sell and get the commission. The agent does not work for the investor. The agent works for the seller, and he wants to sell it. So, but you always have to double verify all the data, all the numbers, so you don't get to buy something that is not accurate. So double check that, please. So if this were then, yeah, has it all, but doesn't say really what's going on, say the properties were 416, yeah, okay, so that's it. And what is the rent? If I do 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom for rent, what the comps will be for rent? 4,221, 4,222, 22. All right, let's look at that for comps. All right, and here I put 15,000 in renovation. Let's do 20 just to be in the safe side. I don't think you need more than that. 2 months in holding, you need way less than that. I put 20% down payment because that's usually what you need on even if you offer 100, 400,000, even if you offer 100, 400, yeah. Okay. 10% vacancy. Both sides, great. And 10% maintenance, because it's a new property. Well, we explore it. Even if it has a private in-law, that means, and a private entrance, that means that you can have an average price per room, like a 11, I would say 1075 just to be in the low side, but the private entrance will give you leverage. So knowing that, short returns, calculate returns. Boom. What do we see here? Look at this. As a single family home, that's when being almost 2 months in the market, because the rent does not cover the mortgage and the payments, right? As a co-living asset, so in the A room, so 3 more bedrooms than the ones you have there, is a 38% analyzed return on investment, 26%, almost 27, cash on cash, cap rate of 15, which is incredible, net income of 61. Why? Because you only have a mortgage of $400,000, very little renovation, and then you have 36,000 annualized net income divided by 12. Can you divide 36,000 by 12 and let me know what's the number? 36,000 divided by 12. Oh, hold on. And I didn't do this part. 3675. Even though so. And let's say put pass split. So 16. Let's say you are doing this with pass split and you are not there and you need a different property manager. So your property manager and pass split here, 675 in utilities. And that lowers the check from 36 to 25, right? But it's still really good. So 24 divided by 12, so $2,000 check for you, month by month. One is completely full. If you have pass split and an extra property manager, only with a down payment of 80,000 and 20,000 in renovation and paying a mortgage of 2,000. So with 2 months, pretty much 3 months, your property is taken care of. The other 5 rooms are gravy for you. Is that clear? You know, forecasting for vacancy, for expenses. You have annual cost of only 52, and then just 2,000 in mortgage. So your annual monthly payment, so costs 52. Those are variable. The annual cost is variable because if you don't have people there, you don't have to spend in utilities. If you don't have anybody, many of those costs go down. I'm adding here also a pass split cost, so everybody's clear. Okay, I spend a lot of time in this because I'm very obsessed for you to be able to pay your rent and your mortgage, because it's all I care about is that you as an investor of my student are safe, right? That not only you are safe, but also that you understand these numbers and are very comfortable when you're going to make an investment. And when it's time for you to move forward with your first, second, or third, you know all these methods by the palm of your hand. So I think so, Janice. With 1,900 square feet is enough for 8 rooms, 7 rooms, because that's the folks in Atlanta do this pretty much all the time. And that's why that's what I offer, and that's why I offer to everybody, right? That everybody is on not only to be sure that you have the right way to go is one way to put it, the right way to go, but also the right tools to make the right decisions, right? And let me share my screen. And that's what I'm kind of launching now. So let me share, boom, boom. What I call the 90-day accelerator program. And what does that mean? I think, and it happens so many times that people get, how can I say this, being nice, sick and tired of, coaching and ideas and suggestions and all of that. And they also get, how can I say this? They get analysis paralysis. Not only get analysis paralysis, but also get analysis paralysis and shiny object syndrome. Because to me, Coliving is the way to go in terms of investment. There is nothing like in real estate that gives you the answers and the returns that a well-run Coliving property gives you. There is just nothing there. And come and prove me different. I'm happy to listen to you. Not only you're doing good for society, but you're also helping yourself as well with a retirement, with a source of income that is not only marvelous, but you're really helping other people while you grow your own portfolio. So it's a win-win for everybody. And my job here is to present you and help you. Yes, not only analyzing, and it's like, PaceMortgage is doing, buy a laundromat, or someone else, I want to buy a car wash now. So or you want to do Section 8 next, or what? There are so many things going on, and then you're confused about it. So what I do in these 90 days is provide you clarity, help you decide what is that you want, right? And not only what you want as an investor, but also I do that, but it's fantastic, but also give you, if I cannot get you a property, and that's my guarantee to you, if I cannot get you a property that is wholesale by our wholesalers, private to you, so you don't have any competition, that is private to you, in 90 days, I will keep coaching you for free until you do. And I have proven that not one, but now I'm about to do 2 times now. So, and a lot of people fail just because of it. So by Christmas, you're going to see, my property, my first property, my second property, my third property. And you're going to be there, I want to be there, but I don't know how. This is the space to show you how. Why I can say that? Because I don't want to just give you a hand. Or, let me teach you. No. I think you have enough of videos on YouTube and enough of influencers in Instagram with Rolex and with Rolex and cars and in bikini. The blah 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 blah. The reality of an investor is cleaning toilets, making sure the property is good, making sure you can sleep at night, that you can pay the mortgage, that you're not sweating every night because you're stressed. That's what I'm here to help you and help you guide you there, right? How can I say this? If you're learning and you want to start closing, right, and you are confused about all the real estate terms and what is the base strategy based on the property, right? I have a little bit of space still in the accelerator. And how can I do that? Because it's not a class. I'm sick of class. I mean, I'm not the class. I'm going to help you move to the next step. And it's beyond coaching. Is what is in here that is not working, that is not aligned with what you want to go, but also execution. I'll hold your hand in the execution part. We'll find you the property because we have a team of wholesalers here helping you find the property. You will have access not only to this calculator that you can see we have enough data nationwide that help you do the right investment, right? And connecting investors as well, but also accountability circles. Because if you're alone in your office every day, no one is going to ask, hey, how you doing? That is so helpful and so important, accountability circles. I'll teach you how to present to investors, how to raise the capital, right? And so you can actually fund the deal. Even if you don't have all the money, that's fine. Because that's my job, helping you find the money. If the property is good, there are investors everywhere that will help you source the deal and find the deal. And there are many, many ways that we can help you structure this. Many, many ways. So that is not something I'm really worried about. Why I'm doing this and why I'm bringing you exclusive wholesalers? Because I want to give you advantage against everybody else. And what do I mean by that? Many wholesalers just wholesale, but they don't wholesale for Coliving. Do they? Very rarely wholesale for Coliving, and they just want to close transaction. My team or wholesales exclusively for co-living for properties that will cash flow at least $2,000 or more per unit are a wholesaler. So there is no realtor fees or no extra fees, you regular wholesale transactions. So you have an unfair advantage. You don't have to fight with 20 people, 30 people for one property when it's one good deal that you have, right? That is so important. And we focus on execution and get you the property so you get the wins. So that, how much having a wholesaler just for you think it's gonna cost, right? Is like insanely good. And if you come with us, I'll not only tell you that, but I should give you what to say. So what to say to investors, what to say to lenders, what to say to partners. I see that people are like stressed about how to present this. A list of lenders, no money, no gain. So a list of lenders that are friendly with co-living, and partnership templates, meaning, hey, you want to do a JV with a friend, or like we're three people that want to do a JV, have at it. I'll give you the structure that, as you know, is actually cost a lot of money in terms of dollars, how much you think that's going to cost. So it's also part of part of my classes. And that's my whole guarantee to you. The whole package that is like wicked amazing, it starts at only $17.99 for the core base, which is actually very simple. I'll give you everything. I'll give you the wholesaler and the classes, weekly classes, accountability, scripts, all that shebang, or 3 payments on $6.89. If you can do that, it's absolutely fine. If you want to be first picking the deals by my wholesalers, you want that be first. I want the first property, boom, 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 because time is money. Time is money. So in that way, you get a 30. You go for the second package, which is the premium package, right? And there's also more time with me. And the elite package is if you want to have someone just sourcing for you, no one else, like a private wholesaler. Find me my first property. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Then you have someone exclusively working for you. At a different price point, and again, about 8 hours extra with me. So how do we move forward? I imagine you might have questions. If you do, fantastic, just put in the comments. I think, Juan, you have a video you want to show about like a testimonial from one of my students. And the next, I want to give you a property by Christmas. Do you want to have a property by Christmas? Question mark, yes. So how do I do this? It's very simple. And I think, Juan, I don't know, you do it. Book 15 minutes with me. Right there you go. Book 15 minutes with me. I'll help you, give you clarity regarding what is that you need to do with your property or with your next steps. And I'm happy to discuss, not only payment plans, will that package is good for you. If the area that you're looking is well, then I find really we're a fit for each other. So there is no I suck at these things of sale and chasing people. And it's like, but my value is unique and is more than any photo with any, I don't know, Ferrari, blah, 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 all these influencers that are not invested in your success, but as much as I am. And that's it. That's all. I don't know if Juan can share the video that you have, the testimonial for one of my students, or if Janice want to say something as my student, go for it.
Well, I'm just going to say Clara has been amazing and just so helpful with me. And when I was having problems with my deal falling through, she got on it, sent out emails to people that she knew to see if there was anyone that wanted to help fund my deal. So she just really had my back on that. And I do feel like that she really cares and she really wants to help. But I just feel like you are so smart and just have so much knowledge, and the value that you bring to the calls and everything is just phenomenal. So
yeah, thank you, Janice.
Really awesome.
Thank you, Janice. All right. Oh, okay. Here's testimonial from one of my students.
How has the Coliving coaching helped in your business or personal goals?
Great.
Awesome.
It's a great place to be. My personal goals have been around acquiring my first co-living property. It has helped in the fact that I think when a lot of people start in the process of, I want to walk down this road, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to go down a road I've never been on, right? It's helped me in the fact that having a calculator, having someone who's walked that road and can help me figure through different scenarios. If I have a lot of money, I can start here. If I have a little money, I can start here. She's really great about opening up mindset and helping you understand there's more than one way to do this. If you're thinking about getting coaching, I highly recommend it. When you're in your head at your desk alone, it's a very difficult to know what are the actual steps that are impeding your progress. The phone call that I had yesterday with Clara is bare bones, just tell me how I can help you better and where are you stuck. She's able to kind of pinpoint and help quickly. I don't know how she does it so quickly, bust through some of those, mental blocks that are in there to move on to, what's next. So you can move forward.
Thank you. Thank you. So the proof is in the pudding. I cannot say it better to my students or my mentees. Join me. If you really want a property for Christmas, well, I'll make you happen for you. I'll make you happy for my students. Not only I have payment plans because I believe in you. Sometimes you get stressed in analysis paralysis. Sometimes you don't know how to figure out the money part. We will help you figure out the money part. And as Janice knows, and everybody knows, I'll help you figure out the money part. And more important than the money part is the mental part. So it's a combination of that you can do it. If you're ready for it, I'm also here for you. Please just book a very quick 15-minute with me. The link is in the comment again. There is nothing really to lose. There is really no pressure at all. I suck at these things of pushing people. Janice, not that well. And my commitment to you is to deliver a property by Christmas. You join me now. Thank you, team. And let me know if anybody has more questions. But if not, I will be glad to see you again. Not next Friday, but from the Coliving conference, for the Women Coliving conference in Atlanta. All right. Wait, one thing. And I need, right now, if you can click this now. There you go. If I can have your email, I'll be super helpful. Thank you. There you go. Thank you. You can put your email in the chat. That'll be helpful so I can continue with you if that's what you want. Thank you, everybody. Ciao. Happy Friday. Bye. Bye.